dating in a political world, sometimes it can actually feel like poison. People's opinions these days, you may have noticed, are completely divided. People, I would even say, are around here, sometimes feel like they're radicalized, and I'm here in New York City. Their opinion went from being mildly leaning left or right to being extremely left or right. The amount of information people are getting from Facebook, from Twitter, from the Fox, from the CNN, from whoever is unheard of, and people's brains almost can't, I don't think they can take it. And then when it comes to dating, you may go on and go talk to someone, then you're getting along really great, and all of a sudden they voice somewhat of an opinion on the opposite side of what you think, and immediately you condemn them. Because on Facebook and Twitter, that's what people do. And then now you're out here and you're completely inundated with those messages, and you're just thinking about, this border wall, or Trump said this, or Trump did that. I literally have even walked into cafes here in downtown New York and heard the cafe people talking about assassinating the president, talking about, he's going to be shipping all gay people out. There's a hysteria going around, and I'm not here to share my personal opinion, just my observation, but my personal opinion is this. When you go on Bumble, you go on when you go on Tinder, when you meet people and they say things like, I would never date a Trump supporter, or I would never date anyone who liked Hillary, that's really divisive and really disconnecting. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I believe we're here on Earth to make connections, to build connections, and to build a better world. And that's not a political statement, that's a spiritual statement, if you will. And it's really, if you want to have great relationships, great friendships, you have to look beyond this sort of extremism that's overtaken our airwaves, so to speak, and overtaken our internets, and overtaken our Facebook feeds. And you have to really say to yourself, there's nothing more important than I'm feeling connected to myself, and that I'm connected to my friends, and that I'm connecting to the people that I want to date. And this is really important, so I'm going to give you some advice so that you don't become one of these people who's posting things like, I won't date Trump supporters, or you have to unfriend all your friends because they had a different opinion than you on something. The one thing I want you to think about is this. Do you realize that all those feeds and all those news organizations are trying to steal your consciousness? They just want your attention, and they just want your ratings, and they essentially want your money. And they want power, of your personal power, to be for their cause. I would say stop watching all of those things at this moment and really start tuning into things that inspire you, maybe like me or someone else. And something that makes you be a better version of you, something that makes you feel more connected. So in order to date in this political world, this highly volatile, divided world, and not become a phony, a fake. For example, if you were here in New York and you simply said, hey, I happen to agree with some of the Trump policies, you literally would be ostracized or called names. It's that volatile. You wouldn't even say it. So how do you date in a world if you happen to agree with some of the Trump policies, and the girl that you want to date is just adamantly going, so bought into the Twitter feeds of the world, and is the complete opposite? How can you actually make a connection with somebody that's worth making connections with? So the point is you say to yourself, there's nothing more important than being connected. Am I here to be right, or am I here to be connected? And that's what I ask myself every day. And I tuned out of the Twitter feeds and the Facebook feeds and the news organizations, and I could stand around 4 people yakking about that and I wouldn't mind it, because I own my consciousness now, and my consciousness wants to connect with others. So guys, contact me if you're having the same thing. Leave your comments down below. How's all the political situation affected your life? How's it affected your dating life? I know many men have said, hey, I'm going my own way because of the over-politicization of the Me Too stuff. I'm going my own way, and I see men, they're just not talking to women, they're not connecting with women, they're not dating with women because their consciousnesses have been stolen by somebody else. The reality is people want to be connected with. The reality is you can connect with people who have a different political opinion than yourself, and most of these political opinions are contrived, pumped into your brain by others. So anyway, guys, here we are. John Keegan, The Awakened Lifestyle. Reach out to me, leave comments down below. Thanks.